What's up, you guys? It's Sussan Mourad here with Clevver News. And while Scott Disick and Sofia Richie might be giving their relationship another go, some fans think that Kourtney Kardashian doesn't seem to be giving her seal of approval based on some possible social media shade.
It didn't take very long for Scott Disick and Sofia Richie to reunite after their split back in May. They were together for nearly 3 years prior to the split, and as quick as they split, they were pictured hanging out together in Malibu over the 4th of July. They seemed happy and like they were truly enjoying each other's company earlier this month, which instantly sparked reconciliation rumors. Since then, Scott and Sofia have been pictured out and about together, but in a telling turn of events, on Sunday, Sofia shared a photo that confirmed the two have been hanging out together. While doing as we've all been doing under quarantine, Sofia posted an Instagram story of herself binge-watching Netflix's Down to Earth with Zac Efron. After the photo was posted, fans' eyes immediately drifted away from the TV and directly to the familiar living room that belongs to Scott. This wasn't too difficult to figure out, as Scott has previously listed his Hidden Hills mansion with photos that resemble the exact living room shown in Sofia's story. However, fans were quick to notice that just a few hours later, Kourtney took to her Instagram stories to share what appeared to be some subtle shade that might have been directed towards Scott and Sofia after seeing her post. Kourt shared an article about bad behavior in relationships titled, "Why do we make excuses for bad behavior in a relationship?" with the cryptic caption, To many, the timing of the two posts seemed like it would hardly be a coincidence, considering the fact that just weeks after their split, Kourtney and Scott hauled the kids off to Utah for Scott's 37th birthday and also visited the West family's Wyoming ranch the following month. While in Wyoming, Kourtney shared a photo of herself wearing Scott's flannel shirt, to which fans screenshotted one of Scott's flirty comments on Kourtney's photo that read, "Cute shirt." Fans were thrilled at the prospect that Scott and Kourtney could finally make their way back to each other after calling them soulmates, and not so secretly hoping they'll end up together. At the time, one user wrote, "I'm 23, and yes, the most important thing in my life right now is the fact that Scott and Kourtney are vacationing together in Utah without Sofia. Best birthday present ever. Also, happy birthday to Scott Disick. I love you so much, Lord." Another fan tweeted, "Secretly hoping Sofia and Scott breaking up means Kourtney and Scott are getting back together." Once reconciliation rumors between Kourtney and Scott began, people reported that Sofia wasn't exactly happy about the news, especially considering Scott and Sofia's breakup was still pretty fresh. People's sources dished on Scott and Sofia late last month, saying, quote, "It was a serious relationship, not some fling, and she was there for Scott through some tough times. It hurts to see all the speculation about Scott and Kourtney, but she is so young and gets so much attention, she'll be totally fine." But it appears Sofia doesn't have much to worry about, considering a source from E! News has hinted that ever since she and Scott's breakup, it's very likely they will reconcile in the near future. However, as of now, there is no official word that Scott and Sofia are officially back on. As a source from Us Weekly revealed, there's always been a chance that Scott and Sofia could rekindle their relationship, and Scott knows that Sofia is good for him. It looks like only time will tell.
For more news on Kourtney, you can click right over here for another Clevver video. Then be sure to let me know all of your thoughts on Kourtney's story, and if you think it was shade or just a coincidence, right here in the comment section below. I'm your host, Sussan Mourad. I'll catch you later. Bye, guys.